doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Brewers played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So here's Avisail Garcia. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Garcia is off at first with 2 away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and gone.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. There's a chopper foul off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit well again. Down the right field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Brandon Woodruff gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Baez has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate. It's incredibly strong. Certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Jason Hayward. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, tough to complain about the start they're off to. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
High in the air out to center field. Kane on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 to count. The pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone to lead off the inning.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Out in front of it, strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Brewers have dominated so far. They've got the chance in this one to complete a series sweep.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And he will run this one down. Good read off the bat for the second out. First delivery to him. Rizzo is there. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. Ripped down the first base line. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. At the plate now is Anthony Rizzo. In his career against this pitcher, he's just 2 for 12.
Anthony.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Oh, the old classic two-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Anthony Rizzo sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Jock Peterson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Peterson, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next to dig in, David Bodie. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So here is Avisail Garcia as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Off the LED board and gone. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was an advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And this is going to wind up as extra bases again as the Brewers just keep rolling. The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And this will be fouled away. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now to bat, Austin Romine. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Still 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Yelich. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point. He was able to get a hit.
Set and the pitch. Javier Baez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
The right fielder.
Jason Hayward is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cubs start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Into the corner and slicing foul. Arcia playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Happ is there and he has it for the first out. So one down, no one aboard. And up next is the catcher Manny Pena.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and out of here. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, the only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
The 7th fielder, Lorenzo.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 in the inning, and it. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ian Happ is at the plate as he watches ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Kane is after it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Pops this one up. Shaw ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And now gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. Standing in now, Avisail Garcia. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is there and he puts... Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Next, it'll be David Bodie. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Bodie.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Count is 1-2 now. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The 0-1 on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. And top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw.
Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
And it changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the left side, but it's well foul. This one's down to third. And that's the second out. Manny Pena stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Throw on to first gets him, and Cameron Maybin is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First offering on its way. Pitch on the way. Into center field, line drive base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a save.
Jason Hayward is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here now the 2-2 to first. To second for 1. Relay to Encarnacion, and they turn the double play. Here's Chris Bryant now.
The third baseman.
First delivery to him.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the. Brandon Workman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch of the AB on its way. Line hard, deep into left. Peterson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next up is Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Hayward to the track. And it's gone. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura, has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shots. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats. Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Happ with a swing, and he connects. Sends this one to deep right field. Into the bleachers, and gone.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. And now, Jock Peterson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
The count.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
David Bodie is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up,
we'll have to leave it there as the play. Ready now is Edwin Encarnacion. He'll start us off in the 8th. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So the next to bat will be Travis Shaw. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Hayward. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Up next, Orlando Arcia grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Peterson is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Trevor Rosenthal is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 41, Trevor.
Here it comes. Austin Romine is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Wilson Contreras steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Now another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now the first pitch. Fouled away. Rosenthal comes set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Cubs. Ryan Tepera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing and a chopper to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So now the Brewers pitcher, Trevor Rosenthal. First offering on its way. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. From the stretch. Down the left field line and deep. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And it's gone into the bleachers. And here's Christian Yelich now. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes. Here's Jason Hayward now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Osuna is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. And there's one down now. Stepping in once again is Chris Bryant. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The 1-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Garcia fields it cleanly, and he's safe.
Hey, tough play on a nice forehand stop. He had to be perfect with his exchange and throw to get the out, and it looked like he had to dig in his glove a little bit to get a little extra grip on the baseball. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Ian Happ is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Shaw has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. So now here is Anthony Rizzo. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Chopped weakly to the left. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Over to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Milwaukee combined to hit 8 home runs en route to the win. Brandon Woodruff takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Kyle Hendricks was hit hard to the tune of 7 earns. He takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Brewers.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo en la federal y en la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no voy a cambiar, lo que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabe que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para eso no. Y las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. No me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la